What's up? Long time no see. It's been about 6 or 7 months or so since I've last uploaded. Sorry about that. I've just been really busy moving into my new spot, attending different events. I do have some good news though. I'm now part of the advisory council for the SBA. It's a Spine Bifida Association. So basically, what the advisory council does is we plan events. Next charitable event to do, help raise money for awareness, research, and all of that. And it's a good chance for other Spine Bifida to meet other families, other people, and whatnot. We are planning a spring social pretty soon. I'll update you guys on the news on that. And as far as what I've been up to, so today I wanted to tell a personal story about a time I went camping with some old friends of mine. I just very interesting experience. So it was four of us, young guys, first time going without any of our parents. First one, the youngest, is Isaiah. Smart, quiet, nerdy guy. He's a comic book nerd. It's all of that. I mean, I'm a nerd too, but uh, so quiet kid, youngest of all of us. Then there's Tom, athletic type, really smart, well educated, really fit into uh, real man's man. Another guy, Juan, chubby, uh, nice guy, what the ladies would call a teddy bear. I don't know. So, three of us make these plans to go camping. Start off bad from the morning of. Morning of, Tom and Juan show up to my place to give Isaiah a ride to, take off. They show up at like 7 a.m. Why they showed up so early, I don't know. I'm not a morning person, so I'm just like, what the heck? They wanted to make sure we got everything ready and that we were ready to go. That yet they weren't packed themselves. And I'm just like, dude, we're ready. We're ready to go. Just go pack. Well, as we were talking, I can't remember, something came on the news or we decided to look something up on our campsite. The area that we were going to go to was getting rained out. So we had to decide where to go or what to even do. Should we do something else? Do we go camping somewhere else? What's going to happen? Well, we decided let's go search for a place that's first come, first serve. We drive off. We end up getting lost as it was. A buddy of mine was trying to use his navigation and it was really cheap, terrible. We got lost. Eventually found a spot, first come, first serve. Found a cool little campground. Sweet. We're unpacking, we realize we forgot the axe to chop firewood. And we forgot firewood. We're going to be cold that night. So Isaiah and I decide to go around campsites to see what scraps we can pick up to uh, make our own little fire just for the night until we can go into town and buy some more wood. We survived the night. Cool. Started off a little rough, but hey, it was good. Well, next morning, Juan decides to make us breakfast. Now, someone had brought a hiking stick, and for whatever reason, Juan thought it would be a good idea to dig through the ice with the hiking stick. So he's digging through and found the eggs, broke them in half. Luckily, only 2 eggs broke, but it was just egg yolk everywhere. We had to clean off some of the other food packages, but that happened. So we have our breakfast, decide to go about our day, swim in the creek, do a little bit of hiking, kind of stuff. Later that night, we're sitting at the bench, enjoying our dinner, talking. Juan has a plastic cup, grabs it, is looking at it, grabs some rubbing alcohol, pours it in, swirls it around. Now it's like, I think it said 70 or 80% rubbing alcohol or something like that. It's like, oh great, that's not good. Then he grabs the lighter. Tom says, do not light that. Too late. Catches on fire. Just everywhere. I'm on the bench. I'm freaking out. I'm running off. I'm just trying to scoot away. I move out of the way. Juan knocks it down. Uh, Tom's yelling at him, "Put it out! Put it out!" Isaiah's calm as can be, probably thinking in his head, "Hey, someone should probably put that out." When it hits the ground, everyone starts freaking out more. At that point, Isaiah jumped up to grab the water that we had. But Tom was quick, ripped his shirt off, threw it over, put it out. We didn't burn the forest down. There was that night. Next day, everything's going fine. Going about our day. It's getting later in the evening, about 5 o'clock. We're enjoying a little snack. The guy from the campsite next to us walks over. He says, "Hey, I'm packing up, I'm leaving, but I have some extra watermelon. Would you like some?" Now, before any of us have a response to say anything, "Oh, thank you," something along those lines, Isaiah's in the back and he screams out, "Watermelon!" with a big old smile on his face, just fitting the stereotype of African Americans. We look at him. The old guy's looking confused as heck. Tom turns to him and says, "You have no shame." And Isaiah just has this big goofy smile on his face. So enjoy that. Another good night, sitting around talking, get to know each other better. Next morning, last day, we're packing up to leave. I'm having a hard time on the last one putting my tent away. It's folded up pretty poorly. I'm trying to stuff it in the back. Juan comes over, and I'm thinking, okay, he's going to help me. He grabs one of the stakes that I had to pin the tent down, goes over to a tree, grabs a hammer, and just starts hammering in the stake into a tree. I yell at him, "What are you doing?" Doesn't say anything, just keeps hammering away. Ah, great. Tom comes over, pushes him out of the way, says, "Move." I'm like, great, okay, so what common sense? Who's going to help me? Nope, he starts hammering it in more. Why am I camping with these guys? Why? They then proceed to take an hour to get the stake out of the tree. Finally pack up, we head out. Needless to say, it was the last time I go camping with those guys. And it was. So, hope you enjoyed my story. If you'd like to hear anything else, comment below or message me on Facebook. And I will be uploading more regularly from now on. Alright, till then, see ya.